Welcome to our channel, where today we embark on an exciting journey through the captivating realm of numismatics, shedding light on a remarkable coin that has taken the world by storm, the 1996 D1 dime, a small denomination that belies its monumental worth of an astonishing $277 million. You might be asking yourself how a coin with a face value of just 10 cents could be worth so much more than its intended value, and what exactly sets this coin apart from the countless other coins minted over the years. Well, the answer lies in a series of errors, mint mark anomalies, and the fascinating stories behind its production that have all combined to create a perfect storm of rarity and desirability among collectors and investors alike. To truly understand the value of the 1996 D dime, we must first delve into the intricate process of coin minting itself. The U.S. Mint has a long and storied history dating back to its establishment in 1792, where the intention was to create a standardized currency that would facilitate trade and commerce across the young nation. Fast forward to 1996, and the Mint was still committed to producing high-quality coins that reflected the American spirit through their designs and durability. The dime, which honors the legacy of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, was introduced in 1946 and has since undergone various changes, yet the basic design has remained remarkably consistent. However, it is the 1996 D dime, minted in Denver, that has captured the attention of numismatists seeking unique pieces that reflect both history and era. It is essential to note that most coins are produced with meticulous precision, adhering to strict standards that ensure uniformity, quality, and consistency across all denominations. However, as with any large-scale manufacturing process, mistakes can and do happen. The 1996 D dime is a testament to the wonderful and often unpredictable nature of coin production, shedding light on how small discrepancies can escalate the worth of an otherwise ordinary piece of currency into a highly sought-after treasure. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 1996 D dime is its connection to various mistakes that occurred during the minting process. While you might expect a dime to be, well, just a dime, certain coins from this year were affixed with inexplicable markings, making them stand out among their peers. One well-known example is the so-called wolf dime, a product of a unique minting error that led to some coins featuring markings on the reverse side that resemble an image of a wolf's face. This strange but captivating anomaly has fueled the imagination of collectors and investors, leading to an increase in demand that has further boosted the value of these rare dimes. Additionally, the allure of mint mark errors adds an extra layer of fascination to the 1996 D dime. Errors can arise from numerous factors, including the improper preparation of the dies or the introduction of contaminants during the minting process, sparking a myriad of unique varieties. Some coins may exhibit misaligned or misplaced mint marks, while others may display glitches that alter the overall appearance of the coin. A double die variety, for instance, occurs when a coin is stamped more than once, leading to doubled letters or numbers on the coin's surface. This phenomenon, especially when it occurs on a coin as notable as the 1996 D dime, transforms a simple 10-cent piece into a highly coveted collectible. Moreover, the potential for significant financial gain through the collection of these rare coins has created an environment in which collectors and investors alike are on the hunt for the elusive 1996 D dime. Over the years, increasing awareness of the coin's exceptional features has resulted in an intensified interest in not only acquiring these specific dimes but also in understanding the processes that led to their unique characteristics. This demand has then contributed to an ever-growing market, driving prices higher as these coins become rarer and more sought after. The potential for immense value attributed to error coins like the 1996 D dime has drawn the attention of not just coin collectors, but also general investors, many of whom are beginning to view numismatics as a viable alternative investment strategy. Compared to more conventional investment opportunities, coins like the 1996 D dime provide a tangible asset, something physical that individuals can hold in their hands that represents a window into history. Each dime is a story unto itself, and it often sparks discussions around economic trends, production practices, and human error, revealing a fascinating intersection of art, culture, and finance. Yet, as we traverse this landscape of rarity and worth, there is also significant emphasis placed on verification and authentication in the realm of coin collecting. As demand for rare coins grows, so does the importance of ensuring that buyers can accurately determine the authenticity and condition of their purchases. Various grading systems and certification programs exist to assess the quality and characteristics of these rare coins, including their error types. Collectors must navigate this landscape carefully, as the wrong characteristics can lead to miscalculations in value and investment. The proliferation of online marketplaces and social media groups dedicated to coin collecting has also contributed significantly to the increased visibility of the 1996 D-Dime. Enthusiasts across the globe can easily exchange information, display their collections, and discuss their findings with others, nurturing a strong sense of community that fosters appreciation for these historical artifacts. As collectors share their journeys into the world of numismatics, they often inspire excitement and curiosity within others, building a tapestry of stories woven from shared experiences. The saga of the 1996 D-Dime exemplifies the intricate dance between collectors and the items they pursue, where each error or unique characteristic can represent opportunities for connection, discussion, and celebration within the numismatic world. Moreover, the cultural significance of coins extends beyond the realm of collections and investments. These small pieces of currency reflect the intersections of values, history, and identity for American society. The 1996 D-Dime encapsulates many evolving narratives: the story of economic growth and innovation following World War II, the progress of human craftsmanship, and the story of how mistakes and imperfections can lead to unexpected worth and desirability. In many ways, error coins serve as a reminder of the imperfections inherent in human endeavors, reminding us that each mistake can lead to beautiful outcomes, the unexpected joy of discovering a rare gem amidst a sea of ordinary items. As the fascination surrounding the 1996 D-Dime continues to grow, it is essential for individuals to grasp the deeper implications of ownership and its relationship to the broader themes of value, culture, and history. Within the world of investing and collecting, individuals often find their own narratives emerge that resonate on personal and communal levels, creating connections that transcend the mere acquisition of a coin. For enthusiasts and investors alike, delving into the world of error coins and the stories they carry fosters a sense of belonging and appreciation for the unique journey that each coin has taken to find its way into someone's collection. As we reflect on the intricacies surrounding the 1996 D-Dime, we begin to appreciate that this isn't just a tale of numerical worth. This is a story rich with history, culture, and the thrill of discovery that continues to inspire investors and collectors alike. Each coin serves as a tangible artifact, transcending its monetary value, inviting us to explore the story of its creation, the imperfections that add to its character, and the shared experiences of the community that continues to flourish around it. As our journey through the 1996 D-Dime comes to an end, we celebrate the beckoning promise of the unknown that lies within the world of numismatics. With every discovery, every discussion, and every acquisition, we enrich our understanding of the value that coins, especially error coins like the 1996 D-Dime, offer. They remind us to seek the beauty in imperfections and to treasure the moments where history, culture, and craftsmanship align, resulting in something truly special. We hope you have enjoyed this exploration, and we encourage you to share your thoughts, experiences, or even your own treasures in the comments below. Continue to journey with us as we uncover more captivating stories and insights in the world of coins and collectibles. Thank you for joining us today, and be sure to subscribe for more fascinating narratives and discussions around the enduring allure of numismatics. Next 2007 D-Dimes USA coins today. We're diving into the captivating world of numismatics as we explore an extraordinary piece of American coinage that has taken the collecting community by storm, the 2007 D-Dime. Now, you might be thinking how a coin with a mere face value of 10 cents could possibly be worth an astonishing $120 million, and the answer is layered within the intricacies of minting processes, rare errors, and unique characteristics that make this dime a legend among collectors. To understand its astronomical value, let's take a closer look at the context in which this dime was produced. The year 2007 marked a busy period for the United States Mint, with massive production aimed at meeting the needs of a cash-based economy. However, in this bustling environment, things did not always go as planned, leading to a remarkable series of errors that would forever alter the fate of the 2007 D-Dime. These errors include misaligned dies, double strikes, and planchet flaws, issues that, rather than diminishing the coin's worth, instead enhanced its appeal and turned it into a highly sought-after collectible. With coin collecting becoming an increasingly popular hobby across various demographics, enthusiasts began scouring their pocket change, hoping to strike gold with one of these rare gems. The properties of these errors are not just small blemishes, they contribute to an increase in perceived rarity, which drives the demand and ultimately the price on the market. One of the factors that make this dime particularly interesting is its mint mark, or more specifically, the presence of the P mint mark, which indicates it was produced in the Philadelphia Mint. Typically, coins that originate from the Philadelphia Mint are viewed as more common compared to those struck in Denver or San Francisco, known for their lower mintage. In the sphere of coin collecting, mint marks can greatly influence the desirability and value of a particular piece. However, with the 2007 P dime, the tide has turned. This dime has stood apart from its contemporaries, largely due to its unique quirks and the excitement that ignited within the collector community. When collectors uncover a 2007 P dime with unusual traits, such as a misaligned strike or certain double errors, it acts much like a golden ticket, prompting an immediate interest that skyrockets the excitement surrounding these coins. For those unversed in numismatics, the notion of a dime being worth such staggering sums may seem bewildering, yet understanding the psychology behind collectible valuation reveals it as an intricate web of rarity, condition, historical significance, and market dynamics. This dime is not just a 10-cent piece, it has grown to represent so much more. Each coin embodies a story of human error under the harried pace of production in the mint, and every errant detail makes it all the more appealing. As tales of these remarkable finds circulated, collectors began to hype the potential wealth tied to them, dragging the lesser-known 2007 P dime into a spotlight typically reserved for highly coveted commemorative coins. Furthermore, the errors associated with the 2007 P dime have led to numerous online forums and social media communities dedicated to identifying, discussing, and trading these exceptional coins. With the influence of these platforms, any time someone shares a photo of their found dime showcasing an error, it swiftly garners attention and potentially enacts a frenzy among interested buyers. This dynamic environment cultivates a culture where the thrill of discovery propels people to dig deeper into their pocket change and represents a shift in how everyday items can be perceived, turning the mundane into the exceptional. In an era where accessibility to information has never been lighter, the advent of online marketplaces and auction platforms has only intensified interest in coins like the 2007 P dime. Collectors worldwide vie for this dime, turning what was once a simple dime into a portal of investment opportunities, and driving up its value substantially as collectors engage in bidding wars, eager to snag what many see as a financial asset rather than just a piece of currency. When focusing on the physical characteristics of the 2007 P dime, it's essential to note that these errors stem from the minting process itself, ranging from the dies used in striking the coins to the condition of materials being fed through production machinery. For instance, a double strike could occur if a coin is struck multiple times by the die, resulting in overlapping features that create a unique appearance, distinguishing it from its non-error counterparts. These traits contribute to the discussion within numismatic communities on grading and authentication, which in turn impacts the overall valuation of the coin. Coins that survive with extraordinary errors can enter a unique grading tier that elevates their desirability and contributes to the spiraling values seen in today's market. Collectors often discuss how certain grading services, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can affect their prospects. When a 2007 P dime is given a high grade by these organizations, collectors view it as an essential addition to their portfolio, thus accelerating price movements in the marketplace and leading to an arms race of sorts among bidders eager to elevate their collections. As the lore builds around the 2007 P keynote quality, many collectors aspire to hunt down these honored dimes that tend to sound almost mythical in their rarity and potential value. With every auction and transaction conducted, stories of unexpected finds create a ripple effect, where it's no longer just about the dime itself but about the shared experiences surrounding the discovery, the excitement of potential wealth, and the narrative woven around each piece of currency. Even now, the hunt for an unassuming dime has turned into an obsession for some, as they carefully check their pockets and wallets in hopes of finding the one that might bring them untold riches. How do you determine whether what you have is a simple dime or something staggering in potential value? Understanding how to authenticate the coins is crucial to navigating this intricate universe. Recognizing the subtle differences, imperfections, or unique features requires due diligence, rigorous examination, and sometimes the input of established coin experts who can lend their credibility and insight into the valuation process. Whether it's recognizing a certain die chip, doubling, or other markers of a mint error, the quest becomes about discovering the hidden secrets within these small, metallic discs. As the internet continues to connect vast numbers of enthusiasts, communication channels allow for collaboration regarding valuation techniques, tips on sifting through large quantities of change, and negotiations on how best to approach both buying and selling. Telling the tale of a dime that has captured the fascination of collectors worldwide instills hope in everyone who holds currency. They may just have their hands on something incredibly rare and valuable. Surprises can hide in seemingly mundane places, and every coin has the potential to become a history-making piece of art, with the 2007 P dime at the apex of this argument. In light of these possibilities, let's not overlook the historical context surrounding the minting of coins. The 2007 P dime reflects a time of economic fluctuations, shifts in consumer spending, and challenges specific to that period, all of which build a context that can enhance both its allure and assessment. The stories woven around circumstances leading to the mint errors amplify significance beyond mere numbers. They captivate the imagination of potential buyers thinking about the uniqueness and storytelling they're investing in when they chase these rare coins. Furthermore, auction houses, antique shops, online platforms, and community meetings continue to proliferate opportunities for discovering, trading, and selling these dimes, thereby fueling ongoing discussions around the socio-economic implications of coin scarcity. Value can dynamically morph depending on the collector economy, bolstered by shifts in market demand as more individuals become aware of the intricacies involved in this relatively niche arena. As we trace the path of the 2007 P dime through time, we can witness how its narrative embeds into the fabric of cultural significance, transcending the definition of currency. It symbolizes a treasure trove of possibilities, laden with historical narratives and sentimental attachments that delve into how human practices affect shared beliefs in valuation. To coin enthusiasts, the simplicity of a dime belies the intricacies that weave their way across generations and the narratives shared in collector communities. Like every good treasure story, the pursuit of a valuable coin continues to draw people into an elaborate tapestry about luck, stories, and moments etched into history. The phenomenon of the 2007 P dime allows us to explore what draws a community together, how the unknowns act as a driving force, and how the simple act of looking through one's change can lead to extraordinary discoveries. At this juncture, we realize that coin collecting represents more than mere commodity trade. It embodies nostalgia, passion, and a profound appreciation for both history and beauty encased in metal. With every piece, stories are exchanged, relationships fostered, and wisdom shared among those drawn by the lure of the unusual rarity, such as the famed 2007 P dime itself. As we continue our journey through this elaborate landscape of numismatics, one thing becomes clear: a 10-cent diamond in the rough can shine brighter than gold in the eyes of those who value its story, its journey, and its PL. Next, 2022 1 Dimes USA Coins Today, where today we delve into the fascinating world of coin collecting and explore the remarkable story behind the 2022 P1 dime, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and numismatists alike due to its astonishing value, valued at a staggering $310 million, which is significantly higher than its face value of just 10 cents. This specific dime, minted in Philadelphia, carries with it a unique narrative filled with errors and mint-mark discrepancies that elevate its worth to extraordinary heights, making it not only a monetary treasure but also a captivating subject of interest among enthusiasts. As we uncover the layers of this coin's allure, we'll examine the intricate details that contribute to its immense value, starting with the production process and the common pitfalls that can occur during minting. The 2022 P1 dime, like many coins, went through a rigorous manufacturing journey, where each die is meticulously designed and prepared to strike thousands of coins, yet sometimes, due to unintentional mistakes made under the pressures of mass production, coins can emerge with unexpected errors. These errors can include things like improperly aligned dies, doubling, misprints, and the absence or incorrect placement of mint marks, all of which can create a situation where a coin's rarity and demand far exceed its intended face value. In the case of the 2022 P dime, the errors are not just minor flukes but rather substantial enough to capture the attention of collectors who are willing to pay a premium for pieces that boast these unique characteristics. When a dime leaves the mint, it typically enters circulation, passing through countless hands and often losing its pristine condition, but those few that manage to retain their quality, particularly those with noticeable errors, become highly sought-after items. The rarity of a particular coin, especially one that showcases an error, can lead to intense bidding wars within collectors' circles, driving the price up further and further. The 2022 P1 dime's journey doesn't end there, it embodies a veritable treasure trove of possibilities when it comes to its errors. For instance, there are several reported dimes that feature misplaced mint marks or even dimes that were struck on planchets intended for different denominations, creating a unique hybrid appearance that can capture the imagination of collectors. Each of these variations, when analyzed closely, reveals a level of craftsmanship intertwined with haste that results in a coin possessing a story as rich as its composition. As we venture deeper into the specifics of these errors, we can discuss how even minor deviations from standard specifications can lead to monumental value shifts. For instance, suppose that a dime was minted without the expected P mint mark that denotes its production in Philadelphia. Such an occurrence transforms a typically mundane dime into an artifact of great interest, driving home the point that even a small detail can make all the difference in the world of numismatics. To put this in perspective, collectors and investors alike scour bank rolls, estate sales, and online marketplaces, looking for these so-called hidden gems that emerge from obscurity and offer a direct route to unexpected wealth. The potential to stumble upon such an error coin evokes a sense of thrill comparable to finding a needle in a haystack, and this quest becomes both a hobby and an investment strategy for many enthusiasts. Moreover, the stories behind the coins play a critical role in their appeal. Collectors are often enamored not just with the idea of ownership but with the lineage and historical significance that an error coin might present. The subsequent discussion among collectors invariably leads to talks of where each coin was found, the condition it was in upon discovery, and the rare characteristics that contribute to its allure, often enhancing its storyline and desirability. Some coins ultimately gain notoriety through media coverage, such as particular sales that shatter previous records. When a coin sells for an exorbitant sum, it creates a ripple effect that awakens the collecting community to the possibilities hidden within their own collections, prompting many to dig deeper into their coin jars and collections for any overlooked treasures. Collectively, the culture surrounding coin collecting thrives on such narratives, and coins like the 2022 P1 dimes serve as not just financial assets but conduits of history and excitement. Rare coins have an intrinsic ability to tether us to our past, each with its own biography that reflects changing times, economy, and societal values. The idea that a piece of currency, which typically serves as a mundane facilitator of daily transactions, can morph into artifact-like status is nothing short of remarkable. This phenomenon speaks to the broader relationship many people have with currency and the stories we assign to objects in our lives. Every coin tells a story. In this case, the story of an error developed at the Philadelphia Mint during 2022 could be one of clever oversight, a testament to the unforeseen complexity of machine operations, or perhaps even a chronicling of human error that ultimately contributes to a larger narrative of perseverance and discovery. As we navigate through the specifics of what exactly makes the 2022 P1 dime such a valuable collectible, we come to appreciate the nuances of the minting process and the industry surrounding coin valuation. The coin industry features specialists adept in identifying and authenticating coins, and their assessments often hinge upon understanding the subtleties in the die workings and the way a particular coin was minted. For instance, they engage in reviewing trends such as how many dimes of that particular year and mint mark combination were struck and what percentage of those coins featured notable errors. This evaluation is critical, as determining a coin's rarity is a key factor affecting its market value. The rarer the coin, the higher the likelihood that collectors and investors will be willing to pay astonishing sums for pieces that might otherwise seem unremarkable to the untrained eye. As interest in collecting error coins, particularly those emerging from recent years, spikes, coins from the early 21st century, like the 2022 P-Dime, enter the fray, potentially leading to astonishing returns on investment for those daring enough to engage professionally. Collectors can provide a first-hand perspective here. In conversations with seasoned vets, we hear tales of humble beginnings marked by serendipitous finds and how these journeys have evolved to involve fierce competitions at auctions replete with potential windfalls. Bubbles of excitement surround significant sales, and this adds to the community atmosphere as individuals unite in their shared passion. The value attributed to error coins, like the 2022 P1 dime, reflects a complex interplay of rarity, historical significance, and collector enthusiasm. Circling back to the extraordinary valuation of $310 million, we find ourselves in an arena punctuated by extremes. Comparatively speaking, one could say traditional investments, such as stocks or bonds, often lack the visceral excitement and human connection that comes with holding a tangible piece of history in one's hand. To many collectors, the prospect of owning an error coin feels akin to possessing a fragment of the larger tapestry that binds us to our past. In these moments, it is not merely about the monetary value for many but a collective appreciation for craftsmanship, appreciating the intricacies of how currency intersects with our experiences and the world around us. As we reflect on the journey of the 2022 P1 dime from a standard piece of currency to a collectible treasure worth an outrageous sum, it's evident that the underlying dynamic at play is fueled by human emotion, nostalgia, and the thrill of discovery. The potential for error coins to go from overlooked mementos to highly coveted collectibles exemplifies the beauty of the coin collecting journey. In our quest to unearth stories, the 2022 P1 dime serves not just as a financial marker but resonates as a reminder of how objects, even in the modern age, can carry narratives and the capacity to surprise us in the most profound ways. Thank you for joining us as we explored the unique intricacies surrounding the 2022 P1 dime and its astounding worth, and we hope you leave with a richer understanding of the remarkable journey coins can take, carving their places in both history and hearts along the way. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to subscribe for more insights and stories from the fascinating Next 1965 1 Dimes USA coins today, where today we will embark on an extraordinary journey through the fascinating world of numismatics, shining a spotlight on a remarkable piece of history that has captured the imagination of collectors and investors alike, the 1965 1 dime coin, whose astonishing value has skyrocketed to an unbelievable $322 million, far exceeding its modest face value of just 10 cents. This impressive valuation can be attributed to a combination of errors, mistakes, mint mark inconsistencies, and a multitude of unique characteristics that make this coin not only a collector's dream but also a treasure steeped in fascinating stories and historical significance. As we delve into the intricacies of this sought-after coin, we will explore the context surrounding its minting, the illustrious design featuring the profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, and the myriad of errors and peculiarities that contribute to its staggering worth today. The year 1965 marked a pivotal point in American history, set against the backdrop of social upheaval, civil rights movements, and significant cultural shifts, all of which influenced not just daily life but also the operations at the U.S. Mint. During this era, the Mint was grappling with the challenges of modernization and a sudden surge in demand for coins, leading to innovative yet imperfect minting processes. The 1965 dime, part of the series that replaced the silver content in coins with a copper-nickel composition, was produced to meet the demands of a nation in the midst of change. However, amid the hustle and bustle of production, numerous errors emerged, leading to an array of rare specimens that would later ignite the passion of coin collectors and enthusiasts. One of the most fascinating errors associated with the 1965 1 dime is the double die anomaly, a minting mistake that arises when a coin's design is impressed onto the coin blank more than once, causing certain elements to appear doubled. This defect can create striking visual effects that mesmerize collectors, making these coins fundamentally different from their properly struck counterparts. With the right combination of visibility and clarity, a double die 1965 dime can command prices that reach far beyond the realm of imagination, as collectors actively seek after these elusive pieces that encapsulate a unique blending of artistry and error. Additionally, there exists the captivating phenomenon of off-center strikes. When a coin blank is misaligned during the striking process, it can result in dimes that are only partially stamped, showcasing fascinating images and revealing edges that give these coins a captivating allure. Many collectors are drawn to the peculiarities of off-center coins, as they tell a side story about the minting process and the human element behind producing currency. These variants can transform a mundane 10-cent piece into a remarkable conversation starter, often fetching high values at auction, as eager collectors are keen to add such bold and interesting pieces to their collections. Another critical aspect that requires attention is the role of mint marks, significant letters that identify the mint where the coin was produced, P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and, in some exceptional cases, coins that entirely lack a mint mark. Among the 1965 dimes, the scarcity of coins devoid of a mint mark creates an intriguing rarity that lifts the value of such specimens to astonishing heights. The absence of a mint mark not only indicates a unique production history but also excites collectors who thrive on the prospect of obtaining an item that deviates from the norm. These unmarked coins become rare finds that collectors treasure, often commanding hefty sums during sales. The condition of the 1965 dime also plays an instrumental part in determining its market value. Coins that remain in uncirculated or pristine condition far excel when it comes to pricing, significantly impacting the interest from collectors and investors who might pay significantly more for specimens that possess a high-grade rating. Grading is a carefully calibrated process, and for the 1965 one dime, expert evaluators look for minimal signs of wear, exceptional luster, and overall aesthetics that contribute to the coin's desirability. The nuances of grading are crucial, and it's often the slight differences in condition that can elevate a dime from worth just a few dollars to astonishing sums that resemble lottery winnings. As the years have passed, a growing interest in coin collecting has emerged, fueled by economic conditions, media coverage, and increased access to education about numismatics. In today's marketplace, the 1965 dime has become the center of attention among collectors. The economic principles of supply and demand dictate that as more people seek to acquire these coins, the value continues to skyrocket. Influenced by the stories behind each coin and the communities that gather around them, it becomes evident that collecting is as much about camaraderie as it is about monetary investment. Investing in coins is often viewed as a hedge against economic instability, and error coins like the 1965 dime are particularly appealing to investors looking to capitalize on their uniqueness while enjoying the thrill of collecting. Moreover, the advent of the internet and social media has revolutionized how collectors acquire, discuss, and showcase their finds, creating an expansive and interconnected global marketplace. The accessibility of online platforms allows enthusiasts to engage with one another, share their collections, and trade coins more easily than ever before, which can heighten the demand for specific pieces, including the 1965 one dime and its rarities. Within this dynamic, provenance has become more essential than ever. A coin with a compelling history or notable past ownership can transform the narrative, enhance its appeal, and further elevate its market value. Previous ownership by a well-known collector or a remarkable background story can create an aura around a coin, prompting collectors to pay premiums for the opportunity to own a part of that history. For the 1965 one dime, connections to prominent collectors or historical events can add untold layers of intrigue that amplify its significance beyond mere monetary value. As we reflect on the overall valuation and current market landscape of the 1965 one dime, it becomes evident that many variables play a role in shaping its allure. From the historical context of its production and the minting errors that contribute to its scarcity to the fascination of collectors and the dynamic, evolving nature of marketplace demand, this coin encapsulates a unique confluence of factors that elevate a simple 10-cent piece to the echelon of collectible treasures. Enthusiasts take immense joy in hunting down rare examples, exchanging knowledge, and preserving the legacies of the past, all while nurturing a deep sense of appreciation for the artistry involved in minting currency. As we conclude this inquiry into the astounding journey of the 1965 one dime, we hope we've inspired admiration for its many layers of worth that extend far beyond a mere 10-cent denomination. Whether you are new to the world of coin collecting or a seasoned expert, We invite you to continue joining us as we explore the captivating narratives that surround each piece, unveiling the marvels hidden within the realms of numismatics, and perhaps even encouraging you to seek out a unique coin of your own. Thank you for tuning in today, and we look forward to bringing you more fascinating stories from the world of coins and collectibles in our future videos, further enriching your appreciation of these historical treasures that chronicle the subtle yet profound evolution of currency. Next, 1955 S1 Dimes USA, where today we embark on a riveting exploration of a remarkable piece of U.S. currency history, focusing on the astonishing 1955 S1 dime, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts alike due to its unparalleled value that skyrockets to an astounding $1,800 million, a far cry from its original face value of just 10 cents. This incredible leap in worth is not merely a product of inflation but instead stems from a series of significant errors, mistakes, and unique mint mark characteristics that set this coin apart from the thousands of other dimes produced that year, sparking an insatiable interest in numismatics and the intricate world of coin collecting. The 1955 S dime is emblematic of how a seemingly ordinary coin can transform into a treasure, and delving into its background reveals a tapestry of fascinating elements, including the circumstances under which it was minted and the remarkable conditions that led to its current valuation. Understanding the importance of mint marks is essential for any collector, and in the case of the 1955 S dime, the S denotes that it was crafted at the San Francisco Mint, which, as numerous collectors know, can significantly influence a coin's overall value. One of the critical features contributing to the rarity of the 1955 S dime is its minting errors, which can range from simple misprints to complex and rare occurrences that make specific coins highly desirable. Among the various errors, the most notable is the double die error, where the design of the coin appears imprinted twice due to an issue during the die creation process. This creates a striking visual effect where the image, lettering, or both appear blurred or offset, exponentially increasing the coin's desirability among collectors who seek out these rarities. The double die minting error on the 1955 S dime is particularly coveted, as it is relatively rare compared to other minting mistakes, and the excitement surrounding a discovery of such a coin can lead to significant increases in its market price, with values reaching hundreds of thousands of dollars for pieces in pristine condition. However, the allure of the 1955 S dime does not end there. The filled mint mark is another variant that has garnered considerable attention. This occurs when the mint mark, meant to denote where the coin was produced, appears imperfect or obscured, creating uncertainty about the coin's origin, which can only add to its mystique and collectible value. This filled mint mark can manifest as a result of debris obstructing the die that stamps the planchet, or even as a byproduct of wear and tear during the production process, and finding one of these coins in circulation can send a collector's heart racing. Collectors savor the thrill of the hunt, searching through their change or stacks of coins for these elusive gems and reveling in the stories that each coin carries. The excitement surrounding the 1955 S1 dime and its various errors also speaks to the larger narrative of coin collecting itself, where history, economics, and artistry intersect in fascinating ways. It's worth noting that the surge in the coin's value has also been propelled by the stories shared among collectors, sparks of interest ignited by social media, auctions, and online marketplaces where individuals can connect, trade, and share their finds. The community surrounding numismatics has thrived in the digital age, with forums and groups that encourage knowledge exchange about coins like the 1955 S dime, further boosting collector intrigue and market dynamics. The community aspect of coin collecting cannot be overlooked. It's a journey that often enriches not just the collector but also the friends and family drawn into the orbit of the hobby. For those just beginning their journey into coin collecting, the 1955 S dime exemplifies the importance of rarity, condition, and provenance, serving as an educational tool that shines a light on what makes certain coins stand out in value compared to others. Learning about the specifics of grading, such as the impact of wear, luster, and eye appeal, will enable new collectors to better navigate the world of coins. As the numismatic market continues to evolve, driven by collector interests, the demand for specific items like the 1955 S1 dime remains dynamic. Its valuation is influenced by numerous factors including market trends, economic forecasts, and broader cultural shifts concerning collectibles, all intertwining in a symbiotic relationship that keeps collectors engaged. In many respects, this thriving marketplace represents a microcosm of economic principles at play, where supply and demand govern prices and where savvy collectors leverage their insights to optimize their collections as investments. The excitement that surrounds coins like the 1955's dime is rooted both in the hunt for rarity and in the thrill of potentially uncovering a hidden treasure, representing not just a significant monetary investment but also an irreplaceable piece of cultural heritage. Furthermore, diving into the history surrounding the minting of the 1955's dime reveals a snapshot of America in the mid-20th century, an era filled with change, growth, and the rich tapestry of everyday life that those coins once circulated within. The production of such coins can be seen as a reflection of the broader socio-economic landscape, with each strike leaving a mark on the fabric of society. Coins are tangible reminders of history, and the 1955's dime makes an intriguing study not just in terms of its monetary worth, but also in how it encapsulates moments in time through its design and the issues that arose during its creation. As we further investigate the intricacies of the 1955's dime, we should appreciate the many factors that come into play when establishing its esteemed status in the collectibles world, particularly the fine line between mere happenstance and the deliberate choices of production that shape a coin's legacy. Collectors will often find themselves ensnared by the allure of various coins because they represent more than just a monetary value. They are vehicles for stories, of struggle, triumph, and the whims of fate that result in such unique specimens. Connecting with this aspect of coin collecting can foster a richer appreciation for the items we hope to add to our collections. It invites a deeper understanding of their significance. For the novice collector, grasping these fundamental dynamics ensures a more holistic experience of the numismatic realm, encouraging individuals to pursue education and immersion within the hobby. It's paramount to recognize that every coin has a narrative, and an understanding of the nuances that characterize coins like the 1955's dime can open the door to an adventurous exploration of numismatics as a whole. Some collectors gravitate toward specialized areas of focus, creating dedicated portfolios that revolve around minor errors, specific mint locations, or production years, while others might collect coins that capture broader themes. This divergence in collecting styles reflects personal preferences and interests, often revealing more about collectors themselves than the coins they covet. The 1955's dime serves as an inviting example of how remarkable coins can lead to a vibrant passion for collecting. One finds themselves captivated by the challenge of finding a penny with a fortune or by the drama surrounding an auction for a prized rarity. The stories told through the exchange of coins span generations and highlight every aspect of human experience captured in these small discs of metal. As collectors search for these extraordinary specimens, they contribute to a larger cultural tapestry where each transaction and interaction fosters a sense of unity within the hobby, a shared passion that transcends age, geography, and background, uniting people in their love of history, art, and craftsmanship. Analyzing the enchanting appeal of a coin like the 1955's dime extends beyond mere valuation. It's about recognizing the broader cultural significance, how it reflects economic realities and human stories, especially as we witness society's relationship with currency evolve over time. In a world where digital transactions dominate, the allure of a physical coin becomes a tangible connection to history, reminiscent of days gone by when coins served as the primary medium of exchange, each one infused with unique qualities that lend itself to the love of collecting. The community of collectors has continuously embraced change, whether it be fluctuations in market valuation or the new generation's approach to engaging with this enthralling hobby. This resilience and adaptability allow the numismatic world to thrive, driven by passion, curiosity, and the unending pursuit of knowledge. Ultimately, as we dissect the layers surrounding the 1955's one dime, we arrive at a pivotal realization: the stories and experiences entwined with each coin are fundamentally what elevates its worth, inviting collectors to appreciate the power and significance of American coinage. The extraordinary tale of the 1955's dime, coupled with its striking errors and mint marks, ignites a sense of wonder that invites each collector on a personal journey that intertwines their passion for history with the thrill of the hunt. And as we conclude this exploration, we encourage you to remember that no matter where you are on your collecting path, there's always the exciting possibility of stumbling upon your very own 1955's one dime, a coin that not only shines brightly in value but stands testament to the magic that lies within the world of coin collecting. In this ever-evolving landscape, each coin becomes a chapter in a larger narrative, waiting for those adventurous souls willing to uncover its treasures, whether as a lifelong investment or simply for the